Welcome back to the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. So, today I will be reviewing the Bayverse, movies 1 through 5. Hence the title. So, one of my good buddies, Alpha Prime 88, actually came up, with this. Me reviewing the Bayverse. Here, I'll go to his post. So, he posted on Instagram a few weeks ago, or like last Wednesday, whenever you're watching this. Yeah, he posted on the Bayverse, till all are one. I believe, this is what he said, I believe that we, as a Transformers fandom, need to realize that the G1 isn't actually everyone's G1, because there's multiple Transformers series. So obviously the original Transformers, the G1, that's not everyone's G1 series. Different generations of people come into the franchise at different stages, i.e. Beast Wars, Unicron Trilogy, Animated, the Bayverse, Prime, etc. And then for him this is for him in the post. For me, I was the tail end of the original G1/Beast Wars series. And then he also said, tell me what your G1 was. Which series brought you into this awesome franchise? So that was his post. And then I did comment on that post telling him, well, mine was the Bayverse. Because yes, my G1 is the Bayverse. 2, and then I said, Bayverse is my G1 series. And in his response, it was a big part of the TF franchise revival in my eyes. So and that's what he said for, the post. And then literally right after I commented on that, and then he asked me to do a review on the Bayverse series. Let me find that message. Yes, so this is what he said. So this is what gave me the idea for this video review. I would really like to hear your view of the Bayverse franchise. I believe it would be very interesting to see it through the eyes of someone with no prior knowledge of the Transformers franchise, and nothing to base it on. Maybe a good video for your channel. Great to hear your perception of them. So, this is a suggested video from a friend, basically. Well, today I'll be reviewing the Bayverse movies, and I will turn the camera on in a second, but I did get all of the studio series, for the Bayverse ones. And no, I'm not going in on the 1984 stuff, because that's not my G1, the Bayverse is. And then I'll be talking about the Bayverse throughout the movies. And then I literally have off to the side, all the figures pertaining to those movies, like that first movie, second movie, Revenge of the Fallen, third movie, Dark of the Moon, Age of Extinction, and The Last Night. And I will even show off the original Bayverse stuff before the studio series line. We'll see whatever order I do that in. But yeah, so obviously Transformers 1, that was because before I actually got into collecting, that was during the Power of the Primes line, Combiner Wars, I started collecting, but I didn't even know anything about Transformers. And then that's when I saw the first trailer for the Bayverse movie. So then, obviously, I saw it in theaters, and then I started collecting the Bayverse figures, too, which was 2007. So, as you can see, the Bayverse is my G1 series. I didn't even, I know I have, an Energon and a Cybertron figure, but those I just got from my grandma. I didn't actually know what Transformers was until I saw the first Bayverse movie. But I get it. People were complaining how there was too much intricate detail on them, how you heard them complaining for the Transformers live action movies and the explosions. But here's the thing, they are giant robots, so they're gonna have lots of different detail. Small parts, or a lot of parts count, because they are giant robots. So they will have a different amount of parts count. too. And then obviously the explosion. They're giant robots. It's literally King Kong versus Godzilla because they're giant monsters fighting each other, and then humans and buildings are smaller. So the Transformers, they're giant to us. So yeah, stuff will get destroyed. Explosions might happen. Which I was fine with that. It's an action movie. To change it up instead of less explosions. Stuff too. And I will not be talking about like any other Transformers series. Just Bayverse. And obviously when you see the Autobots, you see their protoforms too for the Autobots. Before they obviously scan their vehicle modes. Like you see Prime scan his vehicle mode before, and then like Jazz. And then you obviously see all of them meet up at that one spot, and then they transform right in front of Sam. That was a really cool scene, because you see all 5 transform right in front of them. Too, and then obviously the fighting scenes, because it's giant robots. And the way how they did Meg is because he was different, too. And yeah, I'll turn on the camera, too. Just taking off the glasses, because it will be hard to see with the glare. Which, like I said, I did bring out the Bayverse figures. Well, from the original lines. 2. But yeah, I did bring out, like, all of the studio series. Ones I had. And then I only had to transform one of them. Which was easy. And quick to do. And then later, at the end of the video, I'll talk about my next review. Well, Transformers review, I should say. But yeah, I'll turn on the camera. But yeah, Lily to the right side of me, left side, and, well, bottom left side, Transformers. You won't be able to see them, which I did bring them out. So, like, for obviously the first movie, like how you obviously see Prime. I know this is the Revenge of the Fallen Prime, but it's still Optimus Prime, the iconic truck. So there is like the regular Prime for the first movie, but different. But I didn't pick up that release. But yeah, when you see him first transform in the movie, because like I said, I had no prior knowledge to the previous Transformers series, so I didn't even know what Transformers was. And then you see all 5, which was good. So if you're obviously going by studio series, we're almost complete for the movie 1. You're probably thinking, but aren't we already complete? We have all the 5 Autobots, all the Decepticons, but we still have a studio series frenzy. So the movie 1 is not actually complete, if you think about it. And then obviously this is the Bumblebee that came with the Charlie for the Bumblebee movie. But he was in that one Camaro, the 1970s one Camaro. So this is based off that 1970s Camaro, just for the Bumblebee movie version. But I won't be talking about that, because that's the Nightverse. This is the Bayverse. Obviously you can see B right there. And obviously you see humans and Autobots fighting Decepticons too, which was a different take. Too, working together to stop another giant evil monster. Too, and I literally just left them in their poses, so that way it's easier for me to do. Then obviously when you see Starscream in his jet mode, and then transform with the other jets in the final battle scene, they don't even realize it's a Transformer too, so that was a different scene, obviously. Robots in disguise. So you can, because how he was in jet mode, and then that's when he transformed right near the jets about to bomb the Decepticons. Then he transforms, shoots them mid-air, and then transforms back into jet mode. Which obviously some of the studio series parts are movie accurate for the different movies, and some don't have all the parts. So like for Revenge of the Fallen Prime, he didn't come with his bell hooks to when he tore apart Grinder. Or Starscream, he didn't come with, the movie 1 didn't come with his Gatling gun. 2, his saw blade, which that came with the Revenge of the Fallen, but this is the movie 1. And then he didn't have like the back thrusters, like which is on the NPN version of him. 2, but as you can see, that was Starscream. Just obviously the remold of the Dark of the Moon Voyager. Or Deluxe, and this was upscaled. Or like Blackout. Because when you, obviously he lands on that helicopter, on the base, military base, the the humans don't even know that it's a transformer, and then with the hollow, and then all of a sudden he transforms in road. Yes, I know DNA did release the upgrade kit for him, the Dr. Moon Sentinel Prime, and the Camaro Bee, the 2007 Camaro Bee. And no, I did not get that upgrade kit. So I only have Blackout, and then I can't transform him because one of the rotors on the back does have a stress mark, so I don't want to break this figure too. But yeah, he does have a stress mark on one of the rotors, so I don't want to break the figure. And it's probably really hard to come by again, because this was when the Studio Series first happened. Well, for the line. But yeah, as you can see, a Blackout right there, which we could get a grinder repaint for the Big Revenge of the Fallen with Ravage. And then with Scorponok. 2 actually being a little scorpion. 2. So yeah, a little scorpion. 2 with Blackout. Which is movie accurate for the first movie. And that's all of the movie 1 figures I do have. Well, for the Studio Series versions. Just stand Blackout. And then obviously we got Revenge of the Fallen. And then now we got more Autobots joining the team. Like we got the Fembots, but they were different stylizations, which I literally put off to the side. Obviously Chimera. RC. Right there. Obviously all being bikes. Different transformations too. And then Alita 1, which I'll have to. But so you can see we at least got, well, a different version of the Fembots. Well, the main 3, like we didn't get Windblade and many of the others. But the Revenge of the Fallen was different. We did see Jetfire combined with Optimus Prime to battle the Fallen and Megatron in one scene. And we also did actually see Devastator combined in the movie to destroy the mountain, and then obviously Schism destroy him. But at least we did get movie Fembots 2, and then a combiner in the movie 2, and then obviously Prime combining with Jetfire in the Bayverse movie 2. And speaking of which, for the ROTF line, I literally put them off to the side. The Revenge of the Fallen Megatron with the DNA upgrade kit equipped on the figure. And the kit did give him like the little wings for tank mode, which you did see, because in the first movie he was a jet, a Cybertronian jet, and then that's when he got like a Cybertronian tank mode after he died. Then Strauss Guns rebuilt him. Then he got, with the upgrade kit, you get this new cannon, new actual right hand with the cannon with the actual blade, so it doesn't swing from the bottom, it just pulls out. And then the gap fillers off to the side, which you can barely see. But this version, the upgrade kit did give him gap fillers for the inside, if you can see it. But that's more for, that's to give him the back wings for his tank mode too. So you did see the characters having different designs throughout the movies. Like how he was the first of a Cybertron jet. And then he went to a Cybertronian style tank. And then if you pre-ordered the kit, you also got the battle damage head too. And then obviously we didn't get like the little scraplet joint that repaired him. But all the detail, it's Cybertronian too, mixed with Earth parts too. But yeah, we did see Devastator combined in the one scene. And that one scene with all the 8 Constructicons too. Yes, if you've seen my reviews, well, you would know I have the Constructicons. Well, not all of them, but at least I do have some of them. Rampage and then Scrap Metal. So 2, so one part of the left arm and the left leg. So I have really 2 parts for left. That's not all of them for these 2 series line. And obviously I got Hightower, which forms the rest of the left arm. So I have a full complete left arm and right arm. So obviously Hightower. But some of these series designs we haven't gotten with the regular Bayverse figures. Obviously the legends from the original movie Toyline, but we actually got most of these obscure figures from the regular Studio Series line. So obviously there's those two. So that's one leg for Devastator, two arms for Devastator, one right and left, and part of the upper torso. Two. And then I did like how they were different colors too, but as you can see it was different. Because they had more different designs than the Ju-1-ish designs. And we'll go into that. But see, obviously they had different designs, different levels of transformation. Obviously he had the two big wheels, because he wasn't that known for. And I did even play the original Transformers games too. So like the Transformers 1 game, and then the Revenge of the Fallen game. I did play. But then we got Dark of the Moon, which was the third part to the series, which everyone thought that would have been the last part to the Bayverse. No, there's still two more. Like Delzinski, another Transformers YouTuber, he thought the Dark of the Moon was the last one, and then it wasn't. And then for Dark of the Moon, we obviously got Prime with the different design from his movie 1 appearance, with the part of the swords from the axis from the DNA upgrade kit itself, with the new one, and then the 115 heel spurs too. But then we got the chest to give him like, so now Prime has abs for the Bayverse, well, for the Dark of the Moon version at least. So at least he had a new Prime with his same gun, but with new weaponry too. And then obviously he could combine with his trailer that he did come with in the Studio Series, but I was lucky to get my hands on the DNA upgrade kit, which this one's going to be a little bit different to get. But so you obviously did get the trailer when he was first transformed, and then when he was fighting Shockwave in the beginning part, then you see like the trailer transform into the annular ring, which you have right here, with the help of the DNA upgrade kit. So you can see all the detail too, right there. But yeah, so that way you did see that, and then later in the movie you obviously saw Optimus Prime combined with the trailer to make a Jetwing Prime. Different from the Jetfire combination, but so you had that, and then which, if from the DNA, they should have actually gave him the shotgun that he did use in the movie, and then maybe the Matrix of Leadership, which was a different design. And obviously what the regular Matrix of Leadership would look like. Two, obviously in Revenge of the Fallen, we saw that to bring Optimus Prime back to life after Megatron killed him. So then he came back to life, obviously, then combined with Jetfire, when Jetfire died to kill the Fallen, which we still have for a Studio Series version for him, but we could get him, and then the rest of the other figures, like maybe a Q, something else. But yeah, there was that. But yeah, we could still get more Dark of the Moon figures, because there's not all of them. And then obviously we saw them Autobots die, which Decepticons thought they did, and then they came back. And you do say Prime with the trailer, fighting multiple Decepticons, and then destroying the Jetwing too. But then, obviously, we get the Age of Extinction movie with Mark Wahlberg instead of Shia LaBeouf too. But then, obviously, with the Age of Extinction, then we got the Dinobots in the Age of Extinction movie. So now we actually get the Bayverse Dinobots. And I'll mute the mic. But yeah, we did get the Dinobots. And then obviously we saw Optimus and the other Autobots riding on the Dinobots while they were in Dino form. So we still could get the rest of the Dinobots for Studio Series line, because we only have Grimlock. We don't have the rest of the Dinobots yet. We could get them or could not, because and then we still don't have like the Last Night / Age of Extinction Optimus Prime, or Hound, Crosshairs, the Drift, or that version. So of Bumblebee, which I believe we got, but we don't have Drift, Crosshairs, or Hound. So we could get them, but for the Studio Series line. And then obviously with the rest of the Dinobots and maybe a Galvatron too. Which their Galvatron was interesting for the Bayverse. Design different too. And then we don't even know what happened to him too. And then, but yeah, we got the Dinobots to help the Autobots fight. And then obviously once they transformed, they did look like dinosaurs. But Cybertronian dinosaurs too, which I probably could transform him, but I do leave him in robot mode. Displayed in his robot mode. But yeah, we got the Dinobots, which they had different designs too, which we don't know how they're going to do the others, like Strafe, Slag, Snarl, Scarn too. But yeah, we could get the Dinobots too. And then for the Last Night movie, which is the last one for the Bayverse films too, after I show this, I'll show off the other Bayverse figures I have. And then, obviously, we saw The Last Night, which wasn't a good one out of all 5 of the Bayverse films. Maybe like Dark of the Moon would have been my favorite out of all of them, and then The Last Night would have been my least favorite. Because, obviously, for The Last Night, in a few scenes, there were flashback scenes. And then we did get only like a few new Autobots. We only got like Hot Rod, and then we saw Megatron with this new design, I did love his new design, how it looked more night theme. We saw Quintessa and teases of Unicron, because we did see his horns, which we unfortunately never got to saw him. Maybe if Transformers 6 happened for the Bayverse, we would have actually seen Unicron too. But yeah, so then obviously Last Night, which wasn't a good movie, but we did see like that World War II flashback scene, which is based off this Hot Rod, which we don't have a regular Hot Rod when he transformed into his Lamborghini. Or was it a Ferrari? But we didn't get that version of him for a Studio Series line. There's other versions of him, but we still haven't got like the actual, the regular Hot Rod in his current time mode, because this was just shown in that one flashback scene. But yeah, we still could get many others. Like he was supposed to come with his other gun, because in the movie you see Hot Rod and Bumblebee in the World War II scene used their 2 cannons, different designs, and the car modes aren't even accurate to the Studio Series line. So they could have done better with their alt modes too, for their Studio Series alt mode. But in the backpack too, there's shell formers too. But yeah, we did see like John Torito's character again. For a quick second, we did looks like Top Spin 2 from that movie from the Last Night. Then obviously we see Dragonstorm combined. So we see even Dragonstorm combined up out of the Knights, which was different too. I did like Dragonstorm. I don't know how they would do a Studio Series version of it. Maybe just repaint the Last Night version, and then we obviously see the Decepticons get a combiner. And then obviously Dragonstorm was the first Autobot combiner for the Bayverse. And then the Decepticons did get Infernicus, but then Prime did kill them. So we could possibly get a Studio Series Infernicus and many others from that Studio Series line. And obviously with the Drift for the Last Night version, we did get the baby Dinobots. But one thing I would have wished in the Bayverse, well, for the Last Night at least, because there's one scene you only like see the Dinobots at the junkyard scene, and then later how they're fighting the bad guys in that one scene. Well, the humans. And then that's all you see of the Dinobots. So what happened to the Dinobots in the Last Night movie? Because we don't even see any of them. They could have came back to help the Autobots fight during the final battle, but we don't even see the baby Dinobots anymore. Because they were only in that junkyard scene. 2. But yeah, we did, so that we could still, but yeah, we never know what happened to the Dinobots. If something bad happened to them or not. Or what happened to the baby Dinobots, because they only appeared at the junkyard scene. 2. But yeah, we did get few different design changes for some of the characters too, like Megatron. He had an Earth jet mode. 2, obviously in Dark of the Moon, he has that Earth style truck mode. 2, which people in the game, Dark of the Moon game, people were thinking that it was Optimus Prime, and then they realized it wasn't. But we did get one for the Age of Extinction game, in the Transformers game, which was Rise of the Dark Spark, which took place a little bit on Cybertron. But we never got one for the Last Night game from Activision. So we didn't get a Bumblebee one. But that's the Bumblebee is in the Bayverse, is in the Nightverse, which I won't be talking about the Nightverse because this is the Bayverse. Obviously, a lot of explosions as you've seen in the movies. It's an action-packed movie, so yeah, there's probably going to be explosions or a lot. You never know how much there will be. And then obviously it's a battle, so yeah, explosions, obviously the different detail too. So which of your favorite for the Bayverse characters is you? Which of these Bayverse characters that we've seen for the movies is your favorite? And yes, I will swap it over so you can actually see the original Bayverse figures. So I'll probably just turn off the camera for a quick second and turn it back on. But yeah, we did see multiple different characters too from the Bayverse. I would bring the iPad, but it would be easier with the computer. Well, it would be easier with the phone, so that way I can at least hold it better. Yeah, I will talk about my next review in a second. Or I could just bring the computer over. And the only thing is, I won't be able to see what I'm looking at, so let me just pull up YouTube on my phone so I can at least see the stream while I do it. This thing. But yeah, let me close that out. Unplug it so I can at least show it off. The previous line for the Bayverse. And I'll probably move the mic so that way so you can at least hear me better. Or I may unplug it. We'll find out. Put this to the side. Let me just turn off the cam for a quick sec. Click so that way I can quickly move it without in the way of anything. Or revealing anything personal while moving over. But yeah, I'll show off the original Bayverse figures. And then the Transformer falls over. Isn't that the best when a Transformer falls over? And another 2, but let's see what original Bayverse figures I do have. Which obviously you've seen these in the old collection videos, which we'll probably have to do a new one and probably have to dust again soon. We'll see. Let me return the cam back on because I literally had to walk around. I'm doing this from an angle. No. there. If I bring it down a little bit more, obviously more Bayverse figures too, like the original Bayverse figures, as you can see, like some from the Transformers games. If I angle it over, see like the Dark of the Moon Optimus Prime, right there, with the Revenge of the Fallen Prime, with the 2007 Camaro B, with the Revenge of the Fallen Leader Starscream. Right there, but you see multiple figures. Like, you can even see the Camaro B from Age of Extinction, Ironhide Chromera, which is slightly cut off, but you can see a bunch of the original Bayverse figures. Even some from the Last Night, a few from the Age, only like one from the Age of Extinction, multiple figures from movie 1, 2, 3, and some 4. As you can see, look in the back, you can see the Last Night, Voyager Prime, and Megatron, and then obviously Steelbane, and the other one to make Dragonstorm. But so you can see there's all of the Bayverse figures with the few legends right there for the Bayverse figures too, so you can see some of the original designs. And some of the characters you might not be able to tell, or they could be like, because there could have been like from the Transformers game, from the games too. And obviously you see that thrust right there, you see Skyhammer. Really, if you look right behind Ironhide and B, which I can quickly just move over. But so you can at least see the Autobot Willy, which is different design, which if you have the Stu Series Shockwave, for the Dark of the Moon, you get Willy and Brains, small minifigures, which I don't have that figure, so I can't show those off. But as you can see some of the original, like the Last Night Strafe. Strafe, or still have Strafe, which his name should have been Swoop, so they lost the trademark to Dark of the Moon Barricade, Dark of the Moon Crime, Age of Extinction, Grimlock. There are different one-step Grimlock, but multiple others right there too. And like the movie 1 toy / game Dropkick too. And then you can see multiple others like the Dark of the Moon Max X Sentinel Prime at the back. Turn the camera off and then I'll readjust it. So that way you can at least see the, but I'll also show off my next figure in my next review. And you might, and then I'll do the outro and stuff. 2. So move it around. Yeah, you saw multiple, all of my Bayverse collection for the movies 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then obviously a few less. And the original Bayverse. You even saw the original Bayverse figures too. Well, the ones that I still have. Like there in the movie 1, there were figures of the different characters that I did have. Like they were based off the gaming stuff, which I don't have those anymore, but I did have like a few of those Transformer figures too. But yeah, I had like a few of those figures too. I'm just plugging in my computer again so that way at least can stay charged. But I'll grab the next figure for the next Ultimate Wolf review. And I'll just say this, it is big. Maybe the biggest jet I've reviewed on this channel. Who knows? Just if you're thinking, I only told a few people what this figure is. Too, back when I did the Gigawatt review, I mentioned that this figure should be out soon, or it was either in my Ghostbusters review. Speaking of which, I'll refilm those, go the other 2 crossover reviews, and we'll upload them. 2, but I'll probably do this another day. Well, you'll see them upload. But let me just make sure everything is lined up for this Blackbird. Sorry, 1980 Blackbird. So not the X-Jet. But let me turn the camera on and you can see what the next review is. Just do this so that way it's easier to hold it. A lot easier for me to hold this massive bird thing. You'll see what figure I'm talking about. Because I literally, yesterday, I got the X-Jet. The ultimate expense. So it's something like that. Which I had to make a slight mod to. I'll show that how to fix him in the mod I did. Can you just stay tabbed in? Dog hair not included. But so you can see, well, from the tip to the screen, you can see how big it is. From the front, no, I won't be doing the review on this one. I'll do it in its own review. Which I've only seen like 1 to 2 views of it, of the figure. Well, I just, like skimmed through them. But yeah, I'll show how to make them fix in my review. Who knows? This could be uploaded soon. Maybe Friday. You'll see. Or maybe Wednesday. We'll see when I upload this. And then I will resume more Greedfall soon. I've just been busy doing other stuff. Because if you don't know, I am a college student, so I oversee college work. Which I finished earlier today, so that's how I was able to, do this review. But yeah, I'll still try to get reviews uploaded while I'm not doing work. It's only some days I have work. It just depends. I want to go in detail on that, because that's more of my personal life. But the X-Jet, and the box is big. But yeah, the ultimate expanse. You might have seen that box, but who knows. But yeah, this will be in my next video review. And I won't show any of the detail or transformation because that will be in that review. So stay tuned for that review when I review the Blackbird. Crossover Blackbird, I should say. You'll see what I think of that figure. Well, what I think of this figure in that review when I get that one recorded, uploaded, and work on that thumbnail for it. But yeah, like I said, I will be uploading a few old reviews that were on the other channel, but I'll re-upload them to this channel too, and also the Ninja Build box. So I was actually supposed to have that box a few weeks ago, a week ago or so, but then the box accidentally had issues, so then it got delayed, got sent back to Bill, which just arrived there, so it's been having issues with UPS. I'll mention all that stuff, so whenever that box arrives, you'll see a live unboxing too, and, whatever figures are in there, I'll do reviews on. And one of my friends, Sleeping Collectibles, is doing a giveaway. So, from what looks like maybe a Marvel Legends, a Marvel Hot Toy. So, if I do win that giveaway, you will see a review of that Hot Toy on my channel. You stay tapped in. It's literally about to end. And I'm going to film your review. But yeah, so thanks to Alpha Prime 88 for giving me this video idea. Hopefully I answered all of his questions he had about the Bayverse, and from my own opinion. If you guys haven't seen masterfarr's channel, I was actually on an interview with him this past Sunday. Well, last week. So I'll put in the description of this video with my Discord server, the Wolf Club and Streamers Unite I'll also, with my Instagram, with my Patreon page, too, so this figure could be uploaded there. Well, will be there before YouTube actually sees it. But, so you'll find their alpha wherever you can find alphas in the description down below. Or I'll probably pin it in the comment section, too. And same for the video where masterfarr interviewed me, and you can see how that interview went. But yeah, I'll still have more gaming videos coming out. So also on March 18th, I will be live again. I'm probably going to try to go live again sometime this week, maybe next week, and then the following week. I also have been streaming on Twitch, so 2 days. So that's probably why you didn't see anything. But I will be on March 18th on this channel. I don't know what time. Probably be for how long I stream the Kate Bishop DLC. I will be streaming the Hawkeye DLC for Marvel's Avengers. So stay tuned for that, March 18th. For the Avengers game, and yes, I saw the chair hitting the wood at the back. I don't know when I'll do another PC game stream. We'll see. I'm also fixing a part on this figure, but I'm showing it off camera. All the parts, so it's not like no spoilers. But yeah, so this has been the Bayverse review. I have been the Ultimate Wolf. Like I said, you can find all the links in wherever you can find me in the description down below. Or if you see me play DT, you would see me hunting down humans in the woods. Or in a new place for Season 2. Yeah, I have been the Ultimate Wolf. I'll leave links to Alpha Prime, wherever you can find Alpha Prime 88 in the description. Or in the comments down below. We'll see. And same for masterfarr's video where I was interviewed. So stay tuned for that. I'll probably have a few other videos being uploaded here. But yeah, if you guys have any other topics you want me to review, like how Alpha asked me to review the Bayverse for my channel, so let me know about that in the comment section down below. I have been the Ultimate Wolf Reviews and Gaming. And this has been the Bayverse discussion. Movies 1 through 5 with the Studio Series / the original figures. So let's see what the thumbnail will be. And obviously, like I said, this figure will be my next review on this channel. We'll see when that gets uploaded, which I might go record it. So we'll see about that. I have been the Ultimate Wolf.